Alright guys, this is problem 19 of the AMC 10 test B 2018, alright? And so it says a function f is defined recursively, that's a strange word, by f of 1 is equal to f of 2 is equal to 1. And for all integers, n are greater than, it's supposed to say n is greater than or equal to 3, n is greater than or equal to 3. What is f of 2018, alright? So what I did in this problem, it was a very tedious, but I found a pattern, right? And I this is the one thing that I stress the most. AMC test, the key to solving problem is to find patterns within functions and sequences or shapes even, all right? And so here's what I did, okay? So it says f of 1, so I started listing out all the f values, all right? So it says f of 1 is equal to 1, f of 2 is also equal to 1, right? And so let's start with 3 now. When we have 3, it's f of 2 minus f of 1, right? Because 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. Alright, so f of 2 minus f of 1, which is 1 and 1, is 0, plus n, or in other words, plus 3 is 3. So f of 3 is equal to 3. Alright, and so basically what we can see here, if I plugged in f of 4 too, right? It's just this subtracted by this, right? Because 4 minus 1 is 3. 4 minus 2 is 2, right? So we're just subtracting the two previous terms and adding it by n, all right? Which is what we're plugging in. So f of 4 is equal to 3 minus 1, which is 2, plus 4 is 6. And we're going to keep going down this list. F of 5 is equal to 6 minus 3, which is 3, and then plus 5 is 8. F of 6 is 8 minus 6, which is 2, plus 6 is 8. Alright, so we're just going down until we see a pattern, okay? F of 8 is equal to 8 minus 8, alright? Well, I'm sorry, not f of 8, f of 7. F of 7 is equal to 8 minus 8 plus 7, which is 7. Now we go down to f of 8. 7 minus 8, which is negative 1, plus 8 is 7. Okay. Now we're going to start back up here. We have f of 9 is equal to 7 minus 7 is 0, plus 9 is 9. F of 10 is equal to 9 minus 7, which is 2, plus 10, which is 12. Alright, and we have f of 11. 12 minus 9 is 3, plus 11 is 14. Alright, so we don't really see a pattern yet, right? But let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Alright, so f of 12 is equal to 14 minus 12 is 2, plus 12 is 14 again. And whoa, wait, hold on. I think I'm starting to see something, right? We have 3, we have 9 right here. And then we have 3 plus 3, we have 9 plus 3, which is 12. We have 6 plus 2, which is 8. We have 12 plus 2, which is 14. And we have 14 and 14, the same numbers. We have 8 and 8, the same numbers, right? So I'm going to predict what this next number is. I think this next number is going to be 13, right? Because we're going down to 8 to 7, which is minus 1. I think we're going to minus 1, 14 to... We're going to go 14 to 13. So f of 13 is 14 minus 14 is 0, plus 13. Oh, there you go. We are at 13. I'm going to predict the next number is also 13, alright? Is the next number 13 as well. We have f of 14. 13 minus 14 is negative 1 plus 14 is 13, alright? So clearly our pattern is going to end right here. So so every 6 numbers, right? So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 6 numbers right here. We have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Every 6 numbers, it's going to start back up. It's going to start back up like this. Let me box it in. So every 6 numbers, it's going to start back up. We're going to have +3, +2, then we're going to keep it the same, and then -1, -1. Then we're going to start back up a new pattern with +2, all right? And so that's the pattern we see here, right? So sometimes it's going to take you a really long time to find a pattern, but eventually you'll find it anyways, all right? So you see that every 6, all right? And let's see. So asking us, what is f of 2018? Well, obviously we cannot keep going down all the way to 2018, so let's find a better way, all right? And so let's try dividing each term by 6, all right? And we'll see what our remainder is, and we'll see what we have to plus our n with right here, right? So for example, if I divided 9, right, because that's what we're plugging in. If I divided 9 by 6, we have a remainder of 3, all right? If I divided 10 by 6, we're going to have a remainder of 4. If I divided 11 by 6, we're going to have a remainder of 5. If I divided 12 by 6, we're going to have a remainder of 0. If I divided 13 by 6, we're going to have a remainder of 1. If I divided 14 by 6, we're going to have a remainder of 2. Then it's going to start back up to here, all right? And so if I divided 3 by 6, we'll have a remainder of 3. If I divided 4 by 6, right, because we're going every 6, that's why we're multiplying by, or dividing by 6. If I divide by 4 by 6, 2, and then we can, or not 2, I'm sorry. Have a remainder of 4, and then obviously we can copy this. 5, 0, right? 6 divided by 6 is 0. 1, 2, alright, and then it'll start back up, okay? So as we see, every single time, every 6 terms, when we divide this, this little n right here by 6, we're going to have these constant remainders, okay? And so what can we deduce from these remainders? Well, if I had a remainder of 3, then the difference between n and the result is going to be 0, okay? If I had a remainder of 4, well, the difference between n and its result is going to be 2, right? Because 12 minus 10 is 2. So equal to 2. That's our remainder. 0. If I had a remainder of 5, well, then the difference is 3. If I had a remainder of 0, I'd have 2 actually. If I had a remainder of 1, then it would be 0. If I had a remainder of 2, then it'd be -1. Okay, now let's try dividing 2018, our n, by 6 and see what our remainder is, okay? 2018 divided by, it's a little small here, so we have 3, 18, 3, 8, and we have 6 right here, and then it's going to be 32 or 36, I'm sorry. And so we have a remainder of 2 right here. And so that means our difference is going to be 1, right? So that means if I had right here, if I had f of 2018, then the result subtracted by 2018 is going to be equal to -1. And the only one that fits that constraint is 2017. And here we have our answer, 2017, right here. So if you see a problem like sequences, functions, whatever, and it gives you these constraints, I want you to find a pattern, right? That's what I always do. First thing I think of is find a pattern between the set. All right, there you go. That is how you do this problem.